Alright, y'all, so this is going to be about the stepmother of the Atlanta cop and Rashad Brooks fired from her job. Now, stepmother of the Atlanta police officer who fatally shot Rashad Brooks was fired from her job as Human Resources Director at an Atlanta-based mortgage company for allegedly violating company policy and creating an uncomfortable working environment for fellow employees. Okay. Melissa Rolfe, the stepmother of former Atlanta police officer Garrett Rolfe, lost the confidence of her peers, leadership, and many employees who no longer felt comfortable engaging with her, a statement from Equity Prime Mortgage said. Fox News' Tucker Carlson Knight broke the story on Thursday night. Okay, before I even go any further with this, first of all, okay, at the end of the day, as a parent, all you can do is guide your children. Whether they go right or wrong, all you can do is guide your children. Okay, at the end of the day, it's up to the child or children to make their choice on whether they want to do good or bad, okay? And on top of that, she's the stepmother. So she came, who knows whether he was 5 or 20 when she came in, okay? Who knows? Anyways, the officer was right in the decision of shooting him. So, I still don't know why everybody's still up in arms about this. Garrett Rolfe was right for shooting him. His life was in danger at that time. I do feel like a lot of other people feel like it's not just white people, it's black people that feel that way. That his life was in danger, so he shot him, okay? Now, the company said it values diversity of thought, but when those views create a hostile working environment, we must make difficult decisions and part ways. Her 27-year-old son was charged with felony murder after shooting Brooks at a Wendy's parking lot last week. Prosecutors said Brooks was no threat to Rolfe and a fellow responding officer, despite wresting a taser from them and fleeing. Rolfe's attorney told Fox News earlier this week that declaring that Brooks was running from the cops is untrue. Okay, well, that's the first I've heard from that. Now, it is true that he was running, but he turned back around, Now, Mr. Brooks turned and offered extreme violence toward a uniformed law enforcement officer, which is true. If he was able to deploy the taser, it would incapacitate Officer Rolfe through his body armor, and at that point, if he decided to disarm another officer, he would be in possession of a firearm. Exactly my point, okay? And he has a history of violence, okay? An arrest history of violence. And people still act like it's no problem, okay? Yeah, he could easily tase the officer, take a gun, shoot that cop, and then what? Kill everybody in the Wendy's, go on a mass shooting spree, or whatever the case may be? Or just shoot them officers, take his own life? I mean, who knows what he would have done? So it was not immediately clear what exactly Mr. Rolfe said or did to warrant the termination, but she appeared to refer to her son's case as nonsense, according to a message posted by Georgia congressional candidate Marjorie Taylor Greene in the Post. Melissa Rolfe also allegedly tells Greene, "I've heard how you feel on many topics and agree with you 100%. I pray you are victorious." Republicans have distanced themselves from Greene in recent days, condemning her for a string of racist video posts. The Washington Examiner, using a Wayback Machine, reported that a woman last appeared on the company's leadership page in May. She was married with 3 grown sons and a grandson, according to her description. I'll go ahead and read this since it's the last part. The shooting sparked new unrest in the city, still reeling from protests over the death of George Floyd and police custody in Minneapolis. Protesters said the shooting in Atlanta was an example of how the African American community is targeted by police. Okay. Now, just to wrap this up, okay. As far as the big firing, I think she was fired because her son-in-law was a police officer and he killed the man. I mean, it ain't like he just killed the man just to kill him. I mean, everybody was respectful, okay? Everybody was respectful and nice. Police officer walked up, said, "Sir, okay." Simple. Now, as far as the DA goes, or the district attorney, I think he played it off like Rashad Brooks was a little more innocent than he was, because he's not completely innocent. I can tell you that right now. He's nowhere near innocent, okay? He has arrest history. He was drunk driving, okay? He started the fight. he is the one who resisted arrest to start with, okay? And then hitting an officer in the face is not peaceful. Taking a police officer's taser is not peaceful, okay? And I didn't see it in the video, but according to the district attorney, there was no cartridges, so the taser's no longer a threat, according to you. So, you know, you fire at least one cartridge towards an officer. What do you think's gonna happen? Okay, and then you run. And the officers were chasing you, okay? If they wanted to just shoot you, they would have pulled out the gun, went boom, and just shot you from where they were standing. They wouldn't have wasted that energy running. Because, like I said, most officers carry between 30 to 40 pounds of gear at least, okay? So they wouldn't have wasted all that time running, okay? It's when you turn around, that's when they shot, okay? That's when they shot you, because you turned around. As you can clearly see, they were chasing you, okay? But you turn around, so they shoot you. You know, and that's why she got fired, because of that. And because the DA made it seem like the officer's just guilty for, you know, and Rashad Brooks was completely innocent, and he's not. But with that being said, I just want to bring this quick video. Well, turned out to be longer than I thought, but with that being said, let me know what you guys think down in the comments below, and press for all for police officers out there. Y'all stay safe.